What's up, guys? Holding that ass with you here. I'm bringing you Ssss Gridman anime review, episode 5. This was a very simple episode. Basically, it was just them it was a beach episode, but they wasn't really in a beach. They were more in a river, going canoeing and stuff like that, and just splashing around playing. It was more like fan service, of course. But, we did get some interesting things in this episode. We found out that Akane, the chick with the white hair, who makes kaijus, we found out that the guy who she's working with, the evil version of Gridman, we found out that his name is Alexis. Alexis. I'm not sure how you pronounce it, but I think it's Alexis. Alex, something like that. It's a weird name, but basically he has the power to recreate what she wants. So it's weird. It's like we have our main character who's tag team with Gridman, and then we have her that she's with the evil one. So it's weird, but it works out. And then we have Ruka, Utama, and Yuta. You know, we have them there as well, of course, the three-man sea. And they're there having fun, and Yuta's having, like, going through this emotional problem because he does like Ruka, so it's like he's really going through it. But, where they going through that whole, like, scenario and stuff, and not flying, but swimming around and playing. He's just sitting down depressed, looking at her, and Akame walks up and she talks to him, and she starts asking him some questions and stuff, and from the questioning, she catches on, because she's very smart, that he has to be Gridman. So that's when she called Alexis, and she's like, oh, make this creature. And she makes an oversized kaiju that's mountain size. This thing is freaking huge. And it starts attacking, of course. So he needs to get to, like, a payphone, because he left his cell phone in the locker room, and the locker room, that area is being blocked off because the creature is, you know, the lava and stuff, and he's walking through it. So they get to a payphone, and his friend's with them, and he has money, but he don't remember none of the numbers. Luckily, Riku, who was told to stay left behind, actually followed, and she's like, I remember, we can just call my house and call them. So she called her shop. The mom picked up. The mom gave the phone to the guy with the mask, the high school student guy. And she tells him the situation, and he's like, fine, we'll be there. And we have this funny scene where, like, all 4 of Yuta's friend, teammates, the one that becomes weapons for him when he's an Ultraman, they gather all the electronics, all the, keyboards and stuff in the computer, and they all packed it up in, like, suitcases and luggages. And then we have this cute scene of all of them running together to the train, waiting on the train. They slept on the train like Yuta and his friend did. Almost missed their stop, but luckily they got off the stop. And then run back to, like, set it up in another area to meet up with Yuta. So it was funny. It was a funny episode. But, after that, Yuta got there and he became Ultraman. Gridman. And, he fights the creature, but he's not really doing too well because how big this thing is. But, if you remember that chick with the ponytails and blonde hair that's in the suit, one of the 4, weapons that he has, we see what her weapon is, and basically she's like a missile launcher with a drill. She's a backpack of a whole bunch of missiles and drills, but that's basically what her weapon is, a drill pack. And he starts blasting this thing up. Then the kid, who's a half human, half kaiju, that was made by Akane, he steps in and he has ability, which they finally state what his ability is in his kaiju mode, and it's basically copy. He can copy other people's skills. So all those missiles that Gridman shot at the creature, he shot at Gridman, so. But then they started ignoring the kid, and they just started attacking the kaiju, and they get rid of it. And the kid is, like, talking junk to, like, Gridman, but he's not really paying attention, and all the rubble of that dead kaiju where the mountain fell on him, bury him. It looked like he's dead, but later on we get to see that he's alive. He's hurt, of course, and upset, but he's alive. And this was a great episode. Like seeing their interactions and stuff. And it's funny how when they all went back, it was like you can tell Kami's upset because, again, her plan failed. She's trying to give it to Ultraman, and Ultraman and his friends are like, all the kaiju's popping up and stuff everywhere. But it was a great episode. It felt kind of fillerish, but I don't believe it was filler, so I could be wrong. I'm an anime only, so I'm not sure if this is a light novel or just a manga, but I know this is supposed to be a 12 episode series, and this is episode 5, so we got 7 left. So, but yeah, good episode if you just want to laugh and have some fun, and the fight scenes are great. I really am loving the Studio Trigger's artwork with this and stuff, and how they're handling it. They're handling it pretty good. I actually want to read the manga now after episode 3 because there's so much stuff and content. And Gridman remind me of Ultraman, and Ultraman is one of my top 3 favorite heroes. So same with Geyser. So and other mecha genres like that. So I'm a huge fan of that. So I might want to look that up later and check that out and see what's going on. But that's all I have for you guys this time. Like, comment, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you can get notified. And I'll see you in the next one. Peace.